Now it's time to see what's going on and what's happening in Hillsborough.
Hello, I'm Will Baker and welcome to What's Happening Hillsborough. Today we're going to be talking about water meters and the water meter project that the town's going to have, where they're going to be replacing all the old water meters. This is going to start in just a few weeks. Water meters have come a long way, but they go back as far as the ancient Egyptian civilizations. What the Egyptians would do, they'd take such a feather as this and they'd color it. And each farmer down the line of these irrigation ditches would know what their specific color was. So once this feather floated down, they knew that their allotment of water had either reached them to either open or close their gates. Well, we still use water meters today, but they're a lot more technologically advanced and a lot more mechanical. But the principle is still the same. They're pretty much just to measure how much water we use. Water meters are located in the ground in what's commonly known as a meter box. Thank you, Waddell. These are an example of an old style meter. The old meters had what's known as a dial hand, just like on an old clock or on a speedometer. And what it did was every time this made a trip around, it would tell you how much water you used. Unfortunately, these did not have any type of leak detection. So if you had a small leak, you wouldn't have any idea you had it going on by looking at the meter. And as you know, small leaks can add up to a large amount of money. Now here's an example of one of our newer style meters that's a lot more technologically advanced. As you can see, it has a digital display, and not only can it tell you how much water has gone through the meter, but it can tell you how much water is going through the meter. That way, if it's just the smallest leak, you'll be able to see it on this meter. The other great technological advance is going to be the fact that we have radio read technology here. A meter reader will be able to read this meter from as far away as 2 miles. This is going to save you and the town money in the long run, because we'll be reading meters with a third less meter readers.
This contractor is Southern Corrosion. You will be able to identify these contractors by the shirts they will be wearing and the logos on their vehicles. The contractor will knock on your door and let you know that they will be changing your meter and that the water will be off for just a few minutes while they perform the change out. If you're not home when the work is done, they will leave you a door hanger like this one.
Now after your new meter is installed, you may notice there's a little air in your water. Now if this is the case, just run the cold water for a few minutes and it should clear right up. Now if you have any questions about your water meter or the water meter change out program going on in Hillsborough, then call the Town of Hillsborough Water Department at 919-732-2104. Thanks for joining us today, and come back for another episode of What's Happening in Hillsborough.